Hello YouTube, this is RV Granny. We decided to make beef stew today. My husband decided to render down some bacon to fry the meat in. We go to a nearby butcher shop for our bacon, and they had some applewood smoked bacon that looked really good. So we tried that today. The smell of the bacon was so good I can hardly wait for the stew to be ready.
And then we got
Beef has gotten so expensive lately that we aren't having very many steaks anymore. And so if you can find something to make with a cheap cut, that's a plus. I really like sweet potatoes, so I picked up one of those when I was at the store. We usually try to chop everything in about the same size cubes. It cooks better that way. Everything gets done. When you're finished with all the chopping, you want to take your beef and roll it in some flour and then put it in your pot with your bacon. Then I helped by washing the carrots and the celery for my husband while he did the chopping. So now we've got all the chopping done. We have celery and carrots, onions and potatoes and sweet potato. I have some barley and some minced garlic and some 32-ounce carton of beef stock. You can add the beef stock to the meat. You'll see that it has all the little scrapings at the bottom there, and that'll loosen them up and add all that flavor back to your stew. We also grabbed a bag of frozen peas out of the freezer and added those. You can add just about anything you've got on hand. We've used green beans and corn and just about anything. What I didn't show is that we set the pot on the stove and let it cook at a very low temperature for about an hour and a half.
Hot.
It tasted really good. It'd been even better if it was a little bit cooler. I didn't show all the seasonings that he used. That's really kind of a personal thing. Things you like other people don't. Stew is so easy to make, and it's so much better than anything you can get canned. The vegetables are fresh and you know what goes in it.
Matter, Bonnie.
Later, after my husband was on his second bowl and he couldn't finish it all, and the dog was getting pretty anxious. She wanted some. Yeah, I did put it in her bowl and she was happy. I gave a little bit to both dogs.
Is that what you want?
They were thrilled to death.
Yeah.
That's all for today. Just wanted to let you see how we do some of our home cooking. It looks like we're going to have enough left over for a couple more meals. It'll be good for lunch tomorrow and the day after. Stew seems to get better the longer it sits in the fridge. So if you're not used to cooking this way, try it sometime. You'll be surprised how creative you can get. Bye.